Good evening, everyone. So let us quickly start understanding how we can value a firm with the help of operating income approach. Operating income approach can be also known as net operating income approach. The formulas are very much similar that we have learned in net income approach. But to be precise, let us see what exactly the formula is. If you could see the screen, operating income approach. Let me just increase the size of this. So operating income approach, if you wish to calculate the value of the firm, it has to be earning before interest and tax divided by KO. What is KO? KO is nothing but weighted average cost of capital. And the value of debt would be interest divided by cost of debt. Then value of equity would be value of firm, that is V, value of firm minus value of debt. And the cost of equity would be net income divided by value of equity. Well, to remember what you did in net income approach, then it would be helpful for you to do operating income approach. If you have forgotten what you have did, then you may look at the videos that I may have for net income approach. However, please be focused. And if you focus, then even it would be easier for you to understand how to calculate value of firm, value of debt, value of equity, and cost of equity with the help of net income approach. So let us begin with this. एक question देखते हैं. We have this uh, details. EBIT, that is earning before interest and tax, is 3 lakhs. Debt 5 lakhs. Cost of debt is 5% and weighted average cost of capital is 10%. Given in the question. Now the question may ask you to find out or calculate various elements like they may tell you to calculate, yeah, they may tell you to calculate value of firm, or else they may tell you to calculate value of firm के बाद shareholders earning. Just a minute. They may tell you to calculate uh, shareholders earning, that is the net income. They may also tell you to calculate cost of equity. So the question may ask you anything, but let us see what exactly it is. The moment you will have the formula in front, then you would be able to correlate what exactly they are asking. So let us first try to understand how to calculate value of firm. What is the formula for value of firm? It's earning before interest and tax divided by cost of weighted average cost of capital. So let us see if I wish to calculate value of firm. So how will I calculate value of firm? The formula for value of firm is EBIT would be divided by cost of equity, isn't it? Weighted average cost of capital, AO. So, so the value of firm is earning before interest and tax divided by weighted average cost of capital. Here, the weighted average cost of capital is given, which is 10%, and the earning before interest and tax is 3 lakh. So just we have to write 3 lakh divided by 10%. If we use the calculator, So if I use my calculator and 3 lakh divided by 10 percentage, I will get 30,000 rupees. And this is nothing but 30 lakh rupees, not thousand, sorry. This is nothing but value of firm. So if question asks for value of firm, this is how we need to calculate. No matter whatsoever the question is, this is how you calculate as per operating income approach. If the question has a different figure, that is EBIT is 2 lakh, okay, so you have to do the things in a very similar way. The figures would be different. For example, here I will write value of firm would be nothing but earning before interest and tax divided by KO, that is weighted cost of capital is 10%. Here EBIT is 2 lakh. So I would be using 2 lakh. So I would be putting 2 lakh divided by 10%, that is weighted average cost of capital, which will give me 20 lakh rupees. Let us see with the help of the calculator. Let the calculator calculate the figure, and it is 2 lakh divided by 10%, 20 lakhs. So this is how it is. Very simple to calculate the value of firm from the operating income approach. Question can also, now I will also give you a few questions for practice. Question number 3 for your practice, then question number 4 and question number 5. So at the end, make sure you practice this question number 3, 4 and 5. So let me now move ahead with the next question. Now this next question will include the similar figure. Yahi case rahega, but they may ask you something else instead of calculating value of firm. What if they now ask you to calculate value of equity? What will you do if they ask you to calculate value of equity? What are we going to do? अब वैल्यू ऑफ इक्विटी का फॉर्मूला क्या है? वैल्यू ऑफ फर्म, ये जो हमने कैलकुलेट किया वैल्यू ऑफ फर्म 30,000, उसमें से हमें माइनस करना पड़ेगा व्हाट वी हैव टू माइनस द वैल्यू ऑफ डेट. डू वी हैव वैल्यू ऑफ डेट इन द क्वेश्चन? लुक एट द क्वेश्चन. क्वेश्चन में दिया हुआ है वैल्यू ऑफ डेट इज 5 lakh. So it means here we have to first write value of firm minus value of debt. So now we are going to write value of firm kitna hai? Value of firm is 30,000. Just copy this. 30,000 is 30 lakh. Value of firm is 30 lakh minus value of debt given in the question. Question में दिया हुआ है 5 lakh. Just write 5 lakh and use the calculator. 30 lakh minus 5 lakh, it will give you 25. Okay. This is how it is. So this is what we need to do in case of calculating the value of equity in case of net income approach. Now, they may ask another question. What if I have a different figure? For example, अगर मुझे value of equity करना है for case 2. There is one more case. We are going to solve. Question number 2. Look at question number 2. यहाँ EBIT is different, the value of debt amount is different, cost of debt and weighted average cost of borrowing may or may not be different. What do we need to do? Using the same formula, value of equity मांगा है, value of firm है हमारे पास yes, which is how much? 20 lakh, 20 lakh. And value of debt है yes, given in the question, which is 6 lakh. Okay, then what is the amount? Balancing figure would be 20 lakh minus 6 lakh, 14 lakh. So that is how we are going to get. Simple. Now, they are telling us, now this is another question. Apart from calculating value of firm, value of equity, they may also ask us to calculate value of firm done, value of equity, value of debt is given. They may ask us to calculate net income. Now, how will you calculate net income? Or else they may ask us, instead of calculating net income का एक और नाम है dividend. They may ask us to calculate the amount given to shareholders as a dividend. What are we going to do then? Then we have to use the table here. Now see, in question number 1, do we have EBIT? The answer should be yes. क्या दिया हुआ है? 3 lakhs. Do we have interest? Interest नहीं है. But what exactly interest is? Interest is nothing but the dividend. Sorry, interest is nothing but the interest paid to the debts. Debts कितना है? 5 lakh. Okay. So 5 lakhs is the total amount of the debt. But we need to pay interest at which percentage? Given in the question, 5%. 5% के हिसाब से what is the amount? Now look here. Please look here. 5 lakh का 5%. Why I have taken 5 lakh का 5%? Because interest is calculated at certain cost. और यहाँ cost क्या है? Cost of debt is 5%. So 5 lakh ka 5% is how much? Is 25,000. So it means 25,000 मुझे minus करना है. Deduct 25,000 from 3 lakh, I will get 2,75,000. How will I get this 2,75,000? Use your calculator and get the answer. Okay, calculator use करो and get your answer. It's 2,75,000. So this is net profit. Now, if I been asked to calculate net income, I would be using this table. I would be saying EBIT minus interest. Then I would be calculating. I have to show this calculation. The interest मेरे पास कैसे आया? Okay, I have to show this calculation at a different side, a rough column या working note में आप इसे दिखाओ. And then at the end, you write the amount is how much? 2,75,000. Okay, so we are done. Now, if they ask another question, that how to calculate the cost of equity. If you remember, what is the formula for value of equity? Value of equity का formula क्या है? It was net income divided by net income divided by KE, that is cost of equity. Look at the question में कहीं भी cost of equity नहीं दिया हुआ है, cost of debt दिया हुआ है जिसको हम KD बोलते हैं. Okay. Then weighted average cost of capital दिया हुआ है जिसको हम K को बोलते हैं. But you will not see anywhere that उन्होंने KE दिया हुआ है. And that is what the question is asking. The question is asking, what is KE? They need an answer for KE. There's a question mark. Is asking what is the cost of equity. अगर cost of equity बोलते हैं, just write the same formula. Okay. Now, in this formula, what do you have? We have value of equity. We have net income. लेकिन KE नहीं है. So just you have to interchange KE को एकदम आखिर में रख दो. So we have another formula for KE. Wherein we can write KE equal to what? Net income divided by value of equity. Now you may think कि ऐसा भी formula है. Yes, we do have such formula, and let us check. See, net income approach, that is operating income approach, में KE is net income divided by equity. So now, what is the net income? Net income is 2,75,000, and it has to be divided by value of equity. What is the value of equity? Value of equity is 25 lakh in case of case 1. Let us see what is the amount. What is the figure that we are going to receive? It's 2,75,000, and then it has to be divided by 25. Okay. Now I'm getting 0.11. Remember, whenever we write KD, that is cost of debt, or KO, that is weighted average cost of capital, we always write in percentage. So आखिर में, it's very important that we multiply this whole formula with 100. What does it mean? इसको पूरे में आपको क्या करना है? Just you have to multiply this. So let us see, if I use this multiply by 100, my calculator, I will get 11. And this 11 is nothing but 11%. Now the question may not give you an exact answer. There is a possibility कि आपको points में answer मिल सकते हैं. 11.01, 11.02 example. So after decimal point, at least write till 2 digit. That is what you need to follow. Now, if I try to calculate the same thing with a different figure, then question number 2. Look at question number 2. Question number 2 में EBIT is different, debt amount is different, cost of debt and weighted average cost of debt. In this case, what will happen? Let us see. हमने value of firm पहले निकाल लिया था, and value of equity as well. Now we need to calculate value of, now we need to calculate net income. Net income कैसे निकालेंगे हम? EBIT minus interest. EBIT है already question में 2 lakh, isn't it? It's already there. Interest कैसे निकालना है मुझे? It's 10% on 6 lakhs. So I have to write 6 lakhs. 10%. Use your calculator. And the amount you will get is 60 thousand. Okay, so इसको हम, and what is the balancing net profit कैसे मिलेगा? 1,40,000. I hope so you have understood what exactly I did. If you haven't, then please go back and rewind this video and you will come to know. So only 10% of 6 lakh, which is 60,000, up to lakh minus 60,000, I will get 1,40,000. It means यहाँ मुझे मिलेगा 1,40,000. This is the amount of dividend which is paid to the shareholder. Now, if I wish to know the KE, that is cost of equity. If the question asks for cost of equity, then net income divided by value of equity. यहाँ net income कितना है? Let us see what is the net income here. Net income, I have received 1,40,000. So I will just write 1,40,000. 1,40,000. And then I will, what exactly value of equity is? The value of equity 14 lakhs. So I will write 14 lakhs here. And then it would be multiplied by, means what is the formula for KE? As I said, value of equity का formula है value of equity is equal to net income divided by cost of equity. Now I need cost of equity. So the cost of equity will go up and value of equity will come down, which means cost of equity is equal to net income divided by value of equity. So इससे क्या होगा? 1,40,000, that is net income, net profit divided by value of equity, which is 14 lakh, multiply by 100. Let us see what does our calculator say. Just need to write 1,40,000 divided by 14, and it has to be multiplied by multiplied by 100. It'll give me 10%. So this is what it is. It is 10%. I hope so it is easy for you to understand how to calculate value of firm, value of equity, net income or the dividend, and KE with the help of operating income approach. That's it for now. And this is a homework. Question number 3, question number 4, and question number 5.